Still spending hours trying to find t-shirt niches, only to upload designs that nobody buys. Yeah, I've been there. It's frustrating, it's overwhelming, and honestly, it's why a lot of people quit print on demand way too early. Today, I'm making it easy for you. I've got 6 high potential t-shirt niches that are ready for you to design and upload and start getting sales today. These aren't just random guesses. I've used Merch Informer for research, tested the angles with free validation methods, and paired every niche with design ideas you can drop straight into tools like Ideogram AI. And these niches work across Amazon Merch, Etsy, Redbubble, and TeePublic, wherever you're selling. A quick intro if you're new here. My name is RJ Martinez. I've been doing print on demand for over 8 years. I've made over $400,000 in royalties, uploading smart, not just uploading more. Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll have 6 uploaded ready niches, a simple way to research better ideas, and you'll spend way less time spinning your wheels. Before we jump into the 6 niches, let me quickly help you understand how I find these ideas worth uploading, because it's not just luck. It's a repeatable system. Step 1, I start on Amazon and Etsy, and I type in a niche idea into the search bar, and I check for 2 things: autocomplete suggestions, real shopper searches, low upload counts, ideally under 2,000 results. Step 2, I look at BSRs on Amazon. If the t-shirts have a BSR under 500K, that means they are selling consistently. Step 3, I cross-check on Redbubble too. If people are buying it across multiple platforms, that's really a good sign. Step 4, I quickly validate the niches on Google Trends. If it's steady or rising over the last 12 months, it's a green light. Step 5, I also check for crossover potential. Can I blend 2 audiences into one design? If yes, even better. And I don't spend hours doing this. Once you know what to look for, it's fast and it'll save you tons of time uploading stuff that nobody wants. All right, now you know the method. Let's get into the 6 low competition niches you can use right now. First up, born in the 80s, raised in the 90s. This is like that old school vibe, and you can tell by everything that's going on right here. You got a slinky, you got an old school like boombox, which is really cool. People love representing their childhood and teen years, especially in the 80s and 90s kids. And with all the retro trends popping back up right now, this is a prime niche. I found it using Merch Informer trending retro keywords. Now, you can see everything that's going on here. There's just the text on the top, text on the bottom, and then you have the graphics in the middle, right? So everything, you just keep in mind, everything here relates to someone, okay, that's born in the 80s and then raised in the 90s, right? We have last 50 plus bought in the past month, right? $14.99. And then if we come down, we look at the all-time BSR, you're going to see that there is consistency here. It's made its first sale at the beginning of this year in January, and look at that. Okay, we're looking at this sales rank right here, and this right here just shows us there's a demand on Amazon, and it's consistently selling over and over. When it goes up and down, that's what we look for. And there was another one right here that I came across. I have no idea what this is, and I can see like this. So this is more of like a funny play on the actual niche itself, which is really cool. And you can see the color and the vibe that it has going on with the design. 4.5 out of 5, 17 reviews. Amazon Choice Badge, $19.99. And you come down, let's look at the BSR all time on this one too as well. And you can see this thing is crushing it over the years, which is really nice. Now, if we come over here, we look at the upload count. It's solid, right? Not too crowded. Shirts that are selling, right? You look at the shirts that are selling, you can see right here that, they all have a decent BSR. Born in the 80s, raised in the 90s t-shirt, 309 results right here. And then if we come over here, I use Ideogram AI. You're going to see the prompt that I put in. You're going to see right here the prompt that I actually put in there. So if you want to go ahead and check that out or use the prompt, you can go ahead and pause it and take a look at the different ideas that it created in here. Different themes too. So it's the idea of showing you this is just to give you an idea of what the AI is creating, but certain graphics that it's creating that you may find inspiration in using, right? And if you put the correct prompt in here, most likely some of these prompts create really good designs within the first try. And you can just upscale them and vectorize them or bring them to life a little bit more where the lines are clean. It looks really good on a t-shirt and it's ready for print. So yeah, you can see the prompt idea right there. All right, let's move on to the next niche. The next niche is Bigfoot party vibes. Okay, this is really cool right here. You can see the design. He's walking in the floors. He has his birthday hat on. You got the balloons and just everything about this t-shirt design is really cool. Okay, you can see the idea, you know, got it right there. Come down, we look at the all-time sales. If we can see the all-time sales right here, we're seeing that it's made its first sale at the beginning of the year, January 15th, 2025, but it's consistently making sales. Look at that, okay? As a print-on-demand seller, this is something that I look for when it comes to anything. I'm looking for consistency, and it's right on the money right there. And I spotted this using Merchant Informer. Okay, there was a combination of keywords, and very few people mix Bigfoot with a party theme, okay? So when I'm comes to something like this, which makes it even like low competition, okay? It's a gold mine. And then it's very powerful because once you mix like cross niching different things with birthday and then, you know, like the main niche like Bigfoot for this example, that's one way to find low competition niche ideas. So we come over here, we have a result of a 96 Bigfoot party vibes, birthday balloons, forest t-shirt, right? If we come over here into Ideogram AI, you're going to see the prompt that I put in right here. It's right there. And then also too, they do a magic prompt inside back here. So it helps you with different ideas and different concepts too. So it'll take the prompt with some of these ideas, the designs, and then it will go ahead and remix it to something different just to give you more inspiration. So you can see this one's pretty cool, right? And the prompt, this one didn't do the magic prompt for this one. It just did the prompt that I actually put into the bar, the search bar up there. Okay. So look at that. All right, the next one, I'm probably going to butcher this. It's a Van Gogh black cat sunflowers. Now for this niche, it's pure artsy magic Van Gogh black cat with sunflowers. Now, if you don't feel comfortable doing anything like this, take in the concept and have an idea, right? This one's like so it's like emotional for audiences and art lovers. This right here, it works really well. Me researching it and finding it, it was doing pretty good and it was a consistent seller. But just anything with the black cat sunflowers, like in this right here, I'm pretty sure he's an artist. So when it comes to something like this, you're seeing people do this. If you don't understand the copyrights and trademarks, I would not do something like this. It's more of a general thing as far as like sunflowers and black cats. And maybe you can probably mix it up a little bit more and different and be unique and just get the idea and the concept. Especially this is people, art lovers, cat lovers, anything like this is going to work really good. And if you mix those two, you're going to have something that's a top seller. You can create a shirt that's both personal and giftable with something like this. I spotted this by trend tracking creative novelty shirts on Merchant Informer tool as well. Very few people are think about that too. So fun animal twists, something like that, and flowers, anything like that. It means people love this type of stuff. More personality, design ideas. It works really good. If we come down, we look at the BSR, right? All time. We're going to see that the all-time BSR has made its first sell exactly last month, March 30th. And look at it just consistently selling over and over. And then if we come over here, Van Gogh black cat with sunflowers, we have a result of 110, and you're going to see the other ones, right? You're going to see the other designs over here on the platform. Now, if we come over here, you're going to see the prompt that I put in right here, the one that I'm highlighting right here. Okay. But getting the idea, maybe you can take like the black cat and some sunflowers and not use the name, right? If you don't feel comfortable using the name, I wouldn't do it. But something like this, it just works really good, which is really cool, right? Look at this. This is clean. Even just mixing it up, maybe just, it doesn't even have to be sunflowers. It could probably be a different flower or a different color cat. So much that can be done right here. All right. Ready for the next one? Let's talk about canned pickle Coquette bows, right? We've been on this trend right here. It's been trending for the last 6 months now. And I get weird, funny. It's like brilliant pickles. Like who doesn't? I love pickles, cucumbers, whatever you want to call them. Okay. It's definitely something like this is just blowing up all over the internet. Okay. Got the pink bow and you're seeing right here, everything that's being done. We're just repeating the same design here is repeating with the pickle, right? And with the Coquette bow. And then it has the bow itself and then the pickle, the bow itself, pickle, bow. And you can get the idea, the scheme right here. $15.89. We come down, we look at the all-time sales. We're going to see it's made its first sale in March 20th. And then you look at it's just consistently selling. You can see that it's keeping that sales rank, right? And it's keeping it real low at like certain levels. It's not going past a certain level. So that means there is definitely a demand for this, okay? Now we come over here, we have a result of $2.94 canned pickled Coquette bows t-shirt. And you're seeing people are mixing some funny sayings deal with it. And it has the same pickle jar with a bow on it too as well. So that's a good idea. Some good BSRs over here. Come over here. Now we can literally take a graphic made with AI or even create your own or just get inspiration from this because there's some good stuff here too as well, and do the same exact thing, right? And here is the prompt right here, give you an idea of what it is, and that's what it is right there. All right, so let's move on to niche number 5. I'm just here to embarrass my wife. Now, this is just a basic text design, and it's pure gold relationship, right? I'm just here to embarrass my wife. Humor plus couples plus giftable equals a print on demand triple threat. People love funny relationship shirts, especially husbands who want to be the life of the party. Okay, I found this by digging into funny husband niches inside of Merch Informer. Okay, competition pretty weak. Okay, tons of lazy designs you can beat easily, and there's just different design ideas, right? Big distressed block letters on a black shirt, bold, eye-catching, easy to personalize, fun slogans. So like, for example, embarrassing her since, and you can probably put a year in there, right? There's something like that. There's always a different idea and you can mix up a funny saying and create your own. Mission, keep her blushing, right? That would be a good one too as well. And I think it just certain things like this will be really good. Love, laughter, and public cringe. That would be a good one. So just thinking of different ideas, you can leverage certain sayings like that and just have fun with it. And we come over here, look at the all-time sales. We're going to see that it's made its first sell 3 days ago, right? And it's made its first sell and then it dropped and then it made another sell. Okay, so remember when the BSR, the sales rank, when you see it fluctuate, this means it's making sales, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a demand on something like that. Now, if we come over here, I'm just here to embarrass my wife. Funny t-shirt. We have a result of 238, and you're going to see the BSRs over here on some of these t-shirts. Right, this is the one that we're just looking at. Come over here to Ideogram AI. I'm just here to embarrass my wife, and you can see the prompt that I put in right there. Okay, and then obviously sometimes with the text, some of these AIs don't get them right. I'm just here to embarrass my wife. You can see what they do with the little stick figure, pretty cool. I'm not sure what the heck's going on here. Just here, yeah, so there's some mistakes, so make sure you're checking for those too as well. All right, let's wrap up with niche number 6, dabbing taco Cinco de Mayo. Now this is trending because Cinco de Mayo is around the corner, but this is an evergreen niche. And for our final niche, we are going full fiesta mode with this right here. Dabbing taco for Cinco de Mayo. This niche is a perfect mix of funny food, humor. Who doesn't love a taco, right? When it comes to any of this, people love tacos, and especially for a seasonal event. And then leveraging that, it's just going to just sell all year. And this is what you want right here. Scroll stopping, colorful design. People love this stuff. It makes people laugh. I found this trend in Merch Informer around May event keywords, low competition, high energy. I feel like this is a really awesome design idea. And maybe there's some other stuff we can mix in right here. A cartoon taco with arms, legs, wearing a bright sombrero. You can see that, right? Dabbing in a green sneakers and sunglasses. So what else can you do? What other like Mexican foods are? There's burritos, there's enchiladas, there's a list of different stuff here. And then like funny slogans like taco about a party, dabbing through the fiesta, stuff like that, like certain things like that. And obviously just double check, make sure everything that I'm telling you in this, double check for trademarks and copyrights. It's very important. Too much salsa, gotta dab. Certain stuff like that, pretty funny, right? So we come down right here, all-time sales. Let's look at the all-time sales. You're going to see that it's made its first sell of March, okay, 2025. But look, you can see that downward trend, right? Once it goes down like that, means it's going to make consistent sales. It's Cinco de Mayo thing, but there's nothing that says Cinco de Mayo on that. So this is going to be an evergreen type of design right here, okay? So keep that in mind. You can see that downward trend. Leveraging a certain holiday to spike in evergreen design to help you make sales is very powerful. Now we come over here, dabbing taco Cinco de Mayo Mexican t-shirt. We have a result of 376. And I'll give you an idea. You can see how they mix like a sloth in the taco. Then you have a Mexican guy here or someone dressed up in a Mexican outfit, right? And then there's another dabbing taco, and here's that taco that we just looked at, right? You come over here into Ideogram. You're going to see what I typed in. This is my prompt that I typed in. You can see that right there. And it seemed it couldn't get it right, but it's trying to with some of it. But these are some really cool effects, some really cool graphics that it created. They're really awesome. I just couldn't get that dabbing taco, which shows you that AI can't always do it all, right? Sometimes you may have to do it yourself or create or pay someone to help you do a dabbing taco that's really detailed, especially like something like this one. All right, that wraps up 6 niches. So real quick before we go, if you're thinking this is awesome, but I don't have time to dig through trends every single week, that's why I built the Top Research Design Vault for just $10 a month, okay? You'll get fresh, low competition niche ideas, keywords, and AI prompt suggestions, market insights, insights delivered straight to you. No guesswork, no wasted time. Link's gonna be down below in the description if you want to check that out. Today we covered 6 low competition t-shirt niches, safe slogan ideas, design directions you can run with today. If you got value, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment. Which niche are you going to upload first or design? And don't miss out on next week because I'll be coming back with more low competition niches that's going to help you make your first sale with your print-on-demand business, okay? That is my goal. And if you want more low competition niches, watch this video right here. Thank you very much for watching. Peace out.